Hey there, Vanessa. How's it going? My name is Courtney, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more pet owners to your business. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who they can trust. I have found by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and asking me to help them grow. So by the end of this video, you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business. Just shoot me a message back and we can chat. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition, which are content, citations, and backlinks. So content. Most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that studies have shown that Google wants for there to be at least 1,500 words on the home page. Not only that, the content needs to have the right keywords. Google does this because it gets them to know what your business is and its purpose. Right now, your site is sitting at 711 words. And I also pulled up your top competitor in the area, Chesapeake, and they are sitting at, why did you do that? There we go. And they're sitting at 523. You guys are dominating them a little bit in this area. So to give you more details on content, so everything that you see highlighted, including photos that they aren't highlighted for some reason, this is everything that Google looks at when they scan through your website. So you also want to make sure that even the photos that you upload onto here have the correct keywords embedded into them. This one does not, so you want to make sure every single one of them does. And certain by keywords, to give you some idea in case you aren't aware, a keyword is a special phrase that people search up each month that help them resolve the issues or concerns that they go through. And you guys miss out on a lot of pet owners by not having these keywords on your website. And just to give you a better idea, this over here is Eris. This is a tool that essentially gives me behind the scenes details on things that Google looks at when it comes to ranking a site. I did scan you and your top competitor just to look at a couple of things, one of them being keywords. You guys are at the moment ranking for 218. Just want to scroll down to take a look at what a few of those are. All right, here we are. Okay, and from looking at these that are showing right now, I can see that a lot of your keywords aren't the most optimized for people who are looking for you. You don't want people to just be finding you because of your name. You think about the people who don't know your business name, right? So you want to be able to have different types of keywords on your website, and I'll actually give you an example. All right, so let's take a look at your top competitor. All right, these guys are ranking for 344 at the moment. Okay, all right, and here are some examples of theirs. So this is a perfect example of a keyword that you would want on your website. This one's also good if you guys do emergency vet. If you do emergency. This one's also pretty good. So these are examples of keywords that you want to have, and just to give you more details on what I mean. So I'm actually going to take a keyword and I'm going to place it into Google. So as we can see, veterinarians in Chesapeake. All right, and then this is the second thing I'd like to go over with you today, and these are citations. And you're probably wondering, well, what's a citation and why does that matter? And that's a great question. You see this right here is called the Google Maps section, and this is where your business's name, address, and phone number are. This is where their details are, and this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your business. And how you actually show up on Maps, is basically kind of simple. So one of the ways that you show up is that you want to have your business name, address, and phone number. You want to have these distributed across hundreds of directories. So places like BBB, Yelp, Yext, City Star, so on. Here's a picture right here just to illustrate what I mean. So the goal is you want to have more than your competitor so that you can gain more trust in them from Google. And this will push you up above them in the map pack. And how to do that is actually pretty simple. There are sites that will tell us exactly what directories your competition is listed on, and then we go down that list and match those directories. But we don't want to just stop there, because we don't just want to match them, we want to dominate them online. So whatever your competitor has in citations, we want to get what they got, then add 50 to 100 more, so that it takes them a long time to catch up. All right, and I do see you guys are placed in third on here, which is really good. You want to be in the top 3 for this section, because these are where people click, and that's where you want to get the most, attention from. All right, so going on to the last section. All right, and this last section we're going to talk about link juice or backlinks, and this third pillar will really help you to dominate on Google. So when we search up that special little keyword up here, you guys are actually popping up third, which is amazing, by the way. That's very impressive. So this is good. You want to be in the top 3, because, just like the map pack, this is where the action is. This is where people click. People don't go to the bottom of the page. So you want to be here, and if you want to move up, then you're gonna need authority. And how you get authority goes back down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. It's like a vote of confidence, and in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So for example, if you guys get a blog talking about dog care linking to you guys, that's a lot more effective than something like a Pizza Hut linking to you guys, right? So going back over to Eris, this is a tool that will actually, this was a tool that will help to take a look at backlinks, right? And as you can see, you guys are sitting at 559 backlinks at the moment. Let's take a look at your competitor. All right, and these guys are sitting at 245. So you guys are dominating them in this area, and you guys are really catching up with them too. So that's actually pretty good. And just to reiterate that it's not how many backlinks you have, it's the quality ones. So, even if you do have a lot of them, if you're not getting the correct ones pointing back to you guys, then it doesn't matter, because not all backlinks are created equal, right? So, how in terms of, will improve or get better than your other competitors, or to actually beat them, what we would do is we would use tools like Eris to see exactly which, backlinks your competitor has, and then we can go down their list of backlinks and get those same links for your business, So once again, in closing, we went over content. Your front page needs to be at least 1,500 words. Citations, you guys want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And link juice. You need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number 1 across Google. And I bet you're wondering, well, what do I do now? You can either go with this information I provided today and do this on your own, and I'm so cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call or text at 218-517-5513. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. And also, regardless of what you guys decide to do, I would love to hear your feedback on what you thought of the video. Bye.